Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our 37th Marvel Legendary Expansion series. We're already getting another game in, so that's pretty exciting. A couple things for you today. We're starting a new expansion again. Today we are heading into the first and only expansion to the Villains core set called Fear Itself. In this case, we are playing. We received the heroes that are the allies, I guess in this case, that were the worthy, that had received weapons from the Serpent, and were against the mighty, led by Iron Man. So, a few new keywords coming into this set. The first one is called Throne Artifact. In the Guardians set, we were given artifacts, which stayed in front of us until and every turn we got to do something with them. Throne artifacts are similar in the fact that they stay out in front of you until you decide to use them, but they're a one-time use before you discard them and have to wait until you draw them again. An easy example is there's one that just literally says that you can throw this and you get plus one attack for every extra card you've drawn this turn. So you would wait until you're ready to use it, and then you would throw it, and you would get that bonus. Now, when you throw it, it goes to the bottom of your deck instead of the discard, so you're going to get it back sooner. So if you can plan it out so that your deck is almost out, you can also make it so that you throw it and then get it back the next turn. The other new ability is called Uru-Enchanted Weapons. These are on villains, and it's a rough one, actually. So the way it works is that if a villain has 2 attack and an Uru-Enchanted Weapon, when you choose to fight them, you declare an attack and then reveal the top card of the villain deck. And the villain gets plus attack equal to the victory points on that card. So if you have 5 attack and an Uru-Enchanted with 3 reveals a 3-point villain, you do not have enough attack to do it, and your attack phase ends. You have no more attack points, and you are not able to fight again at all this turn. So they're pretty rough. You have to kind of make sure you have extra attack available, and some of them even say Uru-Enchanted 2 or 3, and Iron Man can get up to 5. So it's going to be an interesting game. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick before we get into the setup itself. Here is the stats leading up to this expansion so far. I only have one mastermind left that I have not yet beaten at least once, and that is Professor X. I just haven't had a chance to fight him again after my first loss to him. And I have Strife is still my nemesis with 4 battles, though Doctor Doom is coming up close with 3. The only 2 villain groups that I have not had a chance to beat yet, because I've only fought them once each, are the Marvel Knights and the X-Men First Class. Those ones I fought against Professor X. I lost those. I haven't had a chance for them to come back up yet. No Henchmen that I haven't beaten. However, I have 2 that I've lost to twice, and that's Phalanx and the Savage Land Mutates, which is kind of funny because the Mutates are easy, but they got paired with tough setups. And then here's all the heroes. Bullseye, Doc Ock, Kraven, Loki, and Ultron I have not had a chance to replay with, so those are all still at zeros. If you guys want to check out this more, you can always pause it and take a look and see what kind of stuff we're going with. From now, let's go ahead and head to game 37, Traitorous Axe. Plot is the Traitor. Commander is Uru-Enchanted Iron Man. Adversary groups are the Mighty and Brotherhood. Henchmen is Phalanx. 8 twists, 5 strikes, 2 bystanders. A betrayal deck of 3 bindings per player and a 9th twist. And our hero allies are Greithoth, Breaker of Wills, which is actually Absorbing Man. Kuurth, Breaker of Stone, which is actually Juggernaut. Null, Breaker of Worlds, which is actually Hulk. Skadi, which is actually Sin, the daughter of Red Skull. And Skirn, Breaker of Men, which I believe is Titania. Yeah. Alright, the Serpent has chosen its worthy and given them the power to destroy its enemy. In response, the heroes of Earth have rallied behind Iron Man using Uru-Enchanted Weapons. Now the Serpent believes there may be a traitor in its forces. Is the power of fear enough to hold the line, or the mighty overcome and end their reign of terror. Alright, let's go ahead, take a look at what we've got going on here. So first of all, the setup. This one's, the scheme is a little, or the plot in this case is a little funky. So there's a betrayal deck, and twist 1 through 3. If there's no revealed traitor, each player puts a betrayal card from the betrayal deck face down in front of them and looks at it. During your turn, you may reveal a twist from your betrayal cards to become the traitor. If you do, each other player gains all bindings from their betrayal cards. During your turns, you may spend 4 attack any number of times to play an additional card from the adversary deck. Twist 8, good wins, the traitor reveals himself and also win. When the players win, the traitor reveals himself and loses. So this one's kind of funky for a 2-player two-handed solo, because you are you, and in this case I would rather not have the traitor win, because good also wins, and if good wins I will count it as a lose. But I'll see how it goes. I didn't really know how to address this one, but I didn't want to skip it either. So then we have Uru-Enchanted Iron Man, 7 attack, and then command strike, demolish each player. So demolish comes back. If you don't remember, take the top card of the hero deck, look at its cost, put it on the bottom. Each player has to discard a card with that cost. Then stack the strikes next to Iron Man. Uru-Enchanted Iron Man has an Uru-Enchanted weapon for each strike. So after first strike, he's got 1. After the third, he's got 3. He gets tougher and tougher as we go along. By the 5th strike, we reveal 5 cards to see how much attack he has. So he gets pretty darn strong. Alright, let me go ahead and give everything a quick courtesy shuffle here. And we will get this show on the road. Alpha will be going first this time. Bravo's starting hand is going to be a 2 and 4. Alright, starting HQ. We've got a Skadi, a Kuurth, Skirn, Kuurth, and Greithoth. Alright. Alpha also got a 4. First turn, we have a bystander captured by Uru-Enchanted Iron Man. Or guarded, pardon me. So got 2 and 4. I'm going to go ahead and grab the only thing I can afford, this Underhanded Wounds. Look at the bottom card of your deck. You may discard it or put it back. And if you play a covert, you can draw the bottom card of your deck. Okay, Bravo's turn. First Phalanx shows up. Phalanx says, when you fight it, if you don't reveal a tech, you have to KO one of your heroes with an attack icon. So I've got 2 and 4 over here as well. We're going to go ahead and grab Reach for Power. Reveal the top or bottom card of your deck. If it costs 4 or more, you get an extra recruit. Or 2 extra recruits. Oh man, now I can't afford anything in the HQ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both hands have another 4 and 2, of course. Oh, god damn. Sorry, pardon me. Alright. Another Phalanx shows up. So we've got a 4 and 2. I'm just going to go ahead and get a Madam Hydra, apparently. Alright. Bravo's turn. Our first plot twist comes up. So each player takes a card from the betrayal stack. Maybe what I'll do here is I won't reveal who's the traitor. And then at the end of this game, you guys can guess if you think Alpha was the traitor, Bravo was the traitor, depending on how I play, or even if that nobody was the traitor. So we'll, how about we do that? I'll know who's the traitor, but you guys won't. And then I want you to guess in the comments at the end and see who's right. And then maybe if you're right, I'll let you pick a special setup for me to play one of these days. I think that sounds fun. So I'm going to give one to each. I won't show it to you guys. I'll look at it over here. Okay, and then it is Bravo's turn currently. There's the deck. All right. 2 and 4. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing and get a Madam Hydra. Okay. Alpha's turn. Sabretooth, when we fight him, if we don't reveal an X-Men, we gain a wound, which we don't have any X-Men, so it's a guaranteed wound when we fight him. I've got Underhanded Dealings. I never put that back. Look at the bottom card of my deck. It is an agent. I'm going to go ahead and discard it. And then that's 2 attack. 3 attack. I'm going to go ahead and fight one of these Phalanx. I don't have a tech card, so we're going to go ahead and KO this trooper. And then I have 4 recruit, so we're just going to go ahead and grab another Madam Hydra. The funny part about this is I have Madam Hydras and Maria Hills mixed together right now, so the fact that I haven't drawn any Maria Hills is kind of amusing. Another Phalanx. All right. This time. Okay. I need to put that back over there. So, I don't have enough attack to fight anything, so what we're going to do is we're going to play this Madam Hydra, and we are going to discard our shield agent, or trooper, sorry. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and grab Contest of Strength. And that is all for this turn. All right. Alpha's turn. Our second plot twist. All right. Oh, I forgot to count the first one, too. All right, one more going to each. There we go. I didn't put both hands on screen at the same time. Okay, so Alpha's turn. We're going to go ahead and dodge Madam Hydra, discard her, and draw a card. That way, I have 3, and I'm going to go ahead and take another one. Nope, another Madam Hydra. And then 3 attack, we're going to fight another Phalanx. And I still don't have a tech, so we're going to get rid of another trooper. Alpha's going to have to start recruiting stuff really soon just because we're already KOing our attack. There we go. All right. Bravo's turn. Oh, man. So now that is already number 3. So number 8, the game ends automatically. So hopefully these aren't too far to the top, but let's see. All right, so we're going to play Reach for Power. Look at the bottom card of your deck. If it costs 4 or more, you get an extra 2. It doesn't because I haven't recruited anything that high except for the one that's still in my discard. But that's still 2 recruit. Three, 4, 5. And only 2 attack. We're going to go ahead and take Break the Will to Resist. And that is it. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. In a way, I'm kind of lucky these twists have been popping up just because I haven't had enough attack. Alpha's turn. So we've got Red She-Hulk, which has 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. The other nice thing about an Uru-Enchanted Weapon is they have this thing called Fight or Fail, which means even if you don't have enough attack, you get to do the effect anyway. So in this case, it says if you reveal a villain, you get to put it in your victory pile. So even if you fail fighting her, you might still get points out of it. All right, so I don't really need attack this turn. So we're going to play Madam Hydra, and we're going to discard this Underhanded Dealings for 2 recruit. We're going to play another Madam Hydra and just discard an agent for another 2 recruit. And then we will go ahead and play 2 more recruit for 6. And I'm going to take this Hammer of the Serpent for 5. And replaced by a Skirn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There we go. Bravo's turn. Another Sabertooth. So Bravo. We're going to go ahead and play a Madam Hydra. Discard a Trooper. So that's 2 recruit. Three, 4, 5. We're going to go ahead and take another Contest of Strength. Okay. Alpha's turn. Another Phalanx. So I still can't fight anything, but we're going to go ahead and play this Madam Hydra and discard a Trooper for 2 recruit. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and grab another Underhanded Dealings for 4. And then for 2 left, we will take a new recruit. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Bravo's turn. Spider-Man comes out, which means Phalanx escapes. We're going to KO card. I am going to get rid of... I need tech. We're going to get rid of this 6 cost here. And then Spider-Man comes out. He's got 2 Uru-Enchanted Weapons, but he can play up to 2 more cards depending on how low their costs are. Okay, so we are going to play Reach for Power. Reveal the top or bottom card of my deck. I'm going to show the bottom. Okay, it's just a agent. So 2 recruit, 3, 4, and then we're going to go with Contest of Strength. Discard the top card of any player's deck, then reveal the top or bottom card of your deck. If the card you revealed has an equal or higher cost, you get +2 attack. Now, I know that the bottom is a 0. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard the top of their deck because I still have 1 non-zero in mine. So, I'm going to discard Alpha's card. It's Underhanded Dealings gets discarded. So, I'm going to reveal the top card of my deck. If it has a cost of 4 or more, then I get an extra 2 attack. Ooh, it's that 5. Cool. So, contest of strength gives me 5 total attack. 6, 7. Now, here's the thing. I could take an early hit on Iron Man because he has no Uru-Enchanted Weapons yet. Because if I fight a Sabertooth, I'm going to gain a wound whether it escapes or it doesn't. That is a tough choice. No, let's hold off on that. I'm going to go ahead and fight this red She-Hulk. Yeah. Let's fight red She-Hulk. 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. Fight or fail if she reveals an adversary. You may put it in your victory pile. So she has 4 and I have 7. So I reveal. So she gets +4. So she goes up to 8. However, she says I can put it in my victory pile, which is kind of nice because he's a 6 cost with 4 points. So let me go ahead and do that. I don't get to defeat her, but I get to stop Juggernaut from coming in. And I can't do anything else with my attack, and so we will go ahead and grab Reach for power for 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Okay. Alpha's turn. Oh, there's that first command strike. So, we demolish each player. Let's go ahead and do that. Each player has to discard a 3 cost. Bravo does not have any. Alpha has to discard a Madam Hydra. And then he now has 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. See, if I had fought him, he would have gone up to 11 with this 1 Uru-Enchanted, but he didn't have that yet. So, we're going to play... Tough choices, tough choices. You know what? We're going to dodge Madam Hydra to draw a card. No, that didn't work out. That's okay. 3 total recruit. We're going to go ahead and take Towering Leader. All right. Bravo's turn. Another Phalanx. So Sabertooth escapes. We're going to KO something down here. We will go ahead and get rid of... kind of need a second one. We'll get rid of that. Alright. And then each player gains a wound for not having an X-Men. Let's see. Alright, give me just a moment, guys. I have to take a call real quick. Just send it to me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Mm. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That was something I had to take care of. Luckily, it did not take too long. Okay. So far, I already did the KO. I already did the wound. All right, so we're back on track. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play Reach for Power. Reveal the top or bottom card. Let's go ahead and follow suit again. Reveal the bottom. Still an agent every time. To recruit, 3, 4, 5, 6 total recruit, and 3 attack. Now the dangerous part with this 3 attack is that if I fight a Phalanx, I have to KO this. So I'm going to go ahead and take a contest of strength for that 6 recruit that I have. And then I'm going to try to fight Spider-Man. 2 Uru-Enchanted Weapons. Let's see. A Phalanx and Mystique. He goes up by 4, putting him at 6. So I cannot fight him, or I cannot beat him. And then he plays the Phalanx. And if I'm not wrong, let me check real quick just to be sure. I think anything you don't, or like anything you reveal, you can put on the bottom. Let me just verify, because I might put that Mystique on the bottom because she becomes a Master Strike if she escapes. No, she becomes a Scheme Twist, actually. So let me see, just to make sure. Yeah, so you put them on the bottom. So if they don't say anything specific to do with those cards, you put them on the bottom of the deck. Okay, cool. So Mystique will go to the bottom. It's not even a choice. And then this Phalanx enters, which means Red She-Hulk escapes. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this other Reach for Power. I don't need that many. Alright, and then that was all of my attack, and I used 5 out of 6 recruit already, so that is the end of Bravo's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Alpha's turn. Black Widow comes out, making the other Sabretooth escape. KO another down here. We'll go ahead and get rid of this one. And each player gains another wound. Alright. So Alpha has Hammer of the Serpent. Gonna put this artifact out. When you throw it, you get 2 attack for every card you discarded this turn. And then we're going to play Underhanded Dealings. Look at the bottom card of our deck. It is a new recruit. We're going to go ahead. Shoot, let's see. Do I want to discard that? It would boost Hammer of the Serpent. So I could have an extra 2 there. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll try it. We're going to discard that new recruit. Then we're going to play this Madam Hydra and discard an agent. So I get 2 recruit. I forgot to mark her attack. 2. And 2 more recruit makes 4. I'm going to go ahead and throw Hammer of the Serpent to the bottom of my deck. I discarded a card for Madam Hydra and 1 for Underhanded Dealings. So that's an extra 4 attack, putting me at 6. We're going to go ahead and try to fight Black Widow. Okay, so 2 Uru-Enchanted, and if they reveal any bystanders, I kidnap them. That's 1 and 2. So she only goes up to 5, which means I get Black Widow. And then I have 4 recruit. We're going to go ahead and take Titanic Bludgeoning. Or no, let's go ahead and take another Towering Leader. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. All right. Hawkeye comes out. He's only got 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. So let's play Reach for Power. I already know what the bottom card is, so we're going to try the top. It only costs 3, not 4, so I don't get the extra bonus. And then we'll play Contest of Strength for 3 attack, and we will discard the top card of Alpha's deck. It's a 3, which means I can reveal the top of mine, and I get the extra 2 attack because it's equal to 6, 7 attack, and 4 total recruit. For the 4 recruit, we'll go ahead and take this Otherworldly Maul. And then for 7 attack, we'll go ahead. We're going to fight these 2 Phalanx. So 3, I go down to 4 and I KO this trooper. And then another 3, go down to 1 and I KO another trooper. And that is everything because I did use that recruit. All right. Bravo's turn. Wolverine. All right. Or Alpha's turn, sorry. It was already Bravo's turn. Okay, so Alpha. That was discard. Okay. We're going to go ahead and play that Hammer of the Serpent again. And then we're going to dodge Madam Hydra and draw a card. Okay. 3 total recruit, only 2 attack. We're going to go ahead and take this Titanic Bludgeon. And 3 rares in the HQ. That's 4, 5, 6. All right. Bravo's turn. We've got Juggernaut coming out. Ambush. Each player KOs 2 heroes from their discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 2 agents here. And 2 agents here. Okay. So Bravo. Shoot, this is a tough choice. Let's start with a Madam Hydra, and we're going to go ahead and discard a Trooper. So that's 2 recruit. 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and buy this Otherworldly Maul. Then, Contest of Strength, I don't have the trigger for it this time. So that's just 3 attack. 4. Let me go ahead and just fight this Phalanx and KO another trooper. Alpha's turn. We got Iron Fist. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, Alpha's turn. We're gonna gain 2 new recruits. And then let's look at the bottom card of our deck. Another new recruit. I'm going to go ahead and discard it. And then I have 2 recruit. I am going to throw Hammer of the Serpent for an extra 2 attack for that 1 discard. And then I'm going to attempt to fight Hawkeye. So Hawkeye has 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. And he gets only 1 attack. So that means he is at 4, so I do get to defeat him. And then he says each other player discards a card or draws a card. So I'm going to let Bravo draw a card. It's one of these guys. And then for 2 recruit, I will just take another new recruit. All right. Bravo's turn. Oh, that Phalanx was supposed to go to the bottom. Doctor Strange comes out. Reveal the top 3 cards of the adversary deck. Put the one with the highest VP back on top and the rest on the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. So everything goes to the bottom. So we just avoided a command strike and 2 plot twists. That gives me a lot longer to win the game, at least, knowing that the last plot twist is towards the bottom. Okay, so Bravo. Let's go ahead and play Otherworldly Maul. So this is a thrown artifact that stays out when I throw it. I get 2 attack for every strength hero I played. So let me go ahead and go reach for power. I'm going to look at the bottom. All right, so it's another reach for power, so I know that's at 4. And now this time I actually get the bonus. Oops. So 4 there. Then let's go ahead and play Contest of Strength, and we'll discard. Oh, the last card there's the Serpent's Hammer. Okay, so I'll discard the top of my deck. It's a 0. So I'll reveal the bottom. I know it's a 4. I get the extra attack. Puts me at 5. We're going to go ahead and do it again. We're going to discard the top. Also a 0. I reveal the bottom. It's a 4, so I get an extra 5. Or a total of 5 attack. We're going to play this Madam Hydra and discard this wound. So that's 2, 3 more recruit, putting me at 7. Okay. So I have 10 attack, and if I decide, I could also throw Otherworldly Maul and get 6 more attack. Let me do it. I'm going to throw it. So I get 2, 4, 6. So 16 attack. We're going to fight Wolverine. 2 Uru-Enchanted Weapons, so he's at 5, plus the next 2. nothing, and 2. So he goes up to 7, which drops me down to 9. But his fight or fail effect says that I draw 2 cards. Oh, that's perfect. So I got my otherworldly maul. So we'll play that out. So I have another 6 attack ready for me if I decide I need it. And then 1 more recruit to put me up to 8. Let me go ahead and take this Break the World for 8. And then I have 9 attack left. We're going to fight... We're going to fight Spider-Man. So he's at 2 plus 2 cards, Command Strike, and a Phalanx. He plays the Phalanx. So, but he's only at 3 now. So I defeat him for only 3. Oops. So I have 6 left. And then finally, we'll go ahead and take out Juggernaut. And that's everything. There we go. Bystander captured by the Phalanx. We're going to start with Towering Leader. Gain 2 new recruits. We'll dodge Madam Hydra to draw Hammer of the Serpent, and we'll play it. We'll play Underhanded Dealings. Ooh, but if I don't play it, it'll get shuffled in. Let's not play it. We're not going to play it. We're just going to play our 3 recruit and grab Absorb Metal. So everything except for Hammer of the Serpent gets shuffled in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Bravo's turn. Mystique comes in. We're going to go break the will to resist. No covert trigger. And then Contest of Strength. We're going to... We'll discard the top of Alphas again. New recruit. I'll reveal the bottom of mine because I know it's a 4. So I get 5 attack. And then 3 total recruit. Okay, let's go ahead and take Absorb Metal for 3. And then we're going to throw this... jump to the card. This Otherworldly Maul and put it underneath. I've played 2, so I get 4 more, putting me at 12. And then we're going to go ahead and fight Uru-Enchanted Iron Man. So I get his Bystander. This one says when I draw a new hand, I draw 7 cards. And let's see. Oh, first. So he only has 1 Uru-Enchanted. And it's just a plot twist, so it goes to the bottom. Alright, so a bystander from the bystander stack becomes a command strike. Alright. So that is 2 out of now 6. And he demolishes each player. So we all have to discard a 3. I've already played all of my cards on this side, and I don't think I had any 3s anyway. But Alpha has to discard this Madam Hydra. And I still have 5 attack left thanks to that, so I'll go ahead and just take out Mystique. And that's everything. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the bystander. Alpha's turn. Command strike. Demolish each player again. We each have to discard a 5 cost. Surprisingly, no 5 costs on Bravo's side. And no 5 cost on Alpha. But he now has 3 enchanted weapons. Oops. Okay. Let's start with a new recruit. Draw a card. 1 attack. Another new recruit. Oops. That's 2 attack. Draw another card. Another new recruit. That's 3 attack, and I draw another card. Absorb metal because I have an artifact. He has 3 attack. 1 more makes 7. Titanic Bludgeon. When I throw this, I get +1 for every card I drawn this turn. So I have drawn 3 cards already. 2 total recruit. Let's go ahead and try to fight Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange only has 1 weapon. So I reveal, and it's a 2, so he goes up to 7, which still means I have enough to kill him. And then his fighter fail is I gain 2 recruit. So I use all 7. But then I have a total 4 recruit, and we're going to go ahead and take this underhanded dealings. Alright. Bravo's turn. Another command strike. He is now up to 4 enchanted weapons. And we each have to discard a 4 cost. So Alpha has no 4s. Bravo does. We'll go ahead and discard Reach for Power. That's fine. Actually, no. We will discard one of the old otherworldly mauls. So we're going to play Reach for Power, and I'm going to reveal the top card of my deck. It does cost more, so I have 4 there. 5, 6, 7 total recruit. And I'm going to go ahead and play Otherworldly Maul, so it's in front of me. And then for 7 recruit, we'll go ahead and take Break Your Hopes. Okay. Alpha's turn. Got a Miss Marvel. So Alpha, we're going to play a new recruit, draw a card, 1 attack. Another new recruit, draw a card, 1 more attack. I'm going to dodge this Madam Hydra, discard it, and draw a card. And then I'm going to dodge this Madam Hydra, discard it, draw a card. I will go ahead and play Towering Leader to get 2 new recruits. And then we're going to play Underhanded Dealings. Look at the bottom card of my deck. We're going to go ahead and discard that. That's 2 more attack. And 1 more from this trooper. Total of 1 recruit. However, I'm going to go ahead and throw Titanic Bludgeon. So I get 1 attack for every card I've drawn. I drew 2 new recruits and 2 cards from the dodges. So that's 4 more attack. And then I'm going to throw Hammer of the Serpent as well. And I get +2 for every card I discarded. I discarded 2 Madam Hydras, so I get another 4. So that puts me at 13. Let's go ahead and try to fight Uru-Enchanted Iron Man. So he's at 7, and he reveals 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts him at 12, so I have enough to hit him. Perfect. And drops me down to 1. And let's see what tactic I get. Draw 2 cards, and if you reveal a tech ally, draw 2 more. So I don't have any tech allies, but I get to draw 2. Alright, that actually is really nice for this. So, let's go ahead and play a Towering Leader, and this time I get 3 new recruits because I've already played 1, so I played an Instinct. And then we're going to play Underhanded Dealings. 2 more attack, and I look at the bottom card of my deck. I can either discard it or not, but if I, whether I do so or not, I draw the bottom card. So I'm not going to discard the Serpent, but I'm going to go ahead and draw it. So then I'll play that out. So with my 3 attack, we'll take out this Phalanx and get rid of this Trooper, and I get a bystander. And still only 1 recruit after all of that, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Alright. Bravo's turn. Another Phalanx. Okay, so we're going to go with Break the World. That is 6 attack, and then I can KO up to 2 cards. Is it 2 cards from your hand and or discard pile. I'm going to get rid of this wound in my hand and just an agent over here. So KO these 2. Because I'm KOing 1 wound, I do have to demolish Alpha, so Alpha has to discard a 4 cost. No 4 costs on Alpha's side. And then we're going to go Contest. Contest of Strength. 3 more attack. I'm going to discard the top of my deck. Oh, it's a 5 cost. Then I'll reveal the bottom. Only a 4, so I don't get the bonus. So let's go Contest of Strength again. This time we'll discard the top of their deck. That's a 3. And then I'll reveal that 4, so I get an extra 2. And then Break the Will Resist, no trigger, but that's an extra 3. And 1 trooper makes 18. Let's see here. Trying to clear the city a little bit is what I'm thinking here. Let's start with Iron Fist. So 3 with 1 Uru-Enchanted Weapon. We'll go ahead and fight. It's a command strike, so I get to defeat him. It was not a villain, so I do not have to KO anything. And then we'll fight Miss Marvel for 4. 1 card. It's a plot twist, unfortunately. Even though she doesn't get anything, I do have to play it. And then I have 15 left. Let's go ahead and try to hit Uru. He's got 4, so he's at 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's only 2 total bonus. So I use 9 attack to fight him. And let's see what I get for it. For each tech ally you have, demolish each other player. Well, I don't have any tech allies, so. Alright, and no recruit. For that last little bit, I'll just take out this Phalanx and kill my last trooper, I think. I knew I had another wound somewhere. Alright. Alpha's turn. Another twist that puts us at 5 out of 8, and 3 more we lose. We're going to play Absorb Metal because I have an artifact that's at 3 attack. New recruit. I draw a card and 1 attack. Only 1 more attack, so I can only make it up to 5 this turn. But then I have Titanic Bludgeon and 3 recruit. We'll go ahead and just take another tower leader. Okay. Bravo's turn. Blob comes out. Cannot fight the blob unless we have an X-Men, so unfortunately he's literally just going to stay in the city. We're going to play Reach for Power. I have to shuffle, and I'll look at the top card. It does not cost 4 more, so I don't get the bonus. Madam Hydra, discard this wound. 7 total attack or recruit. We'll go ahead and take another like their will to resist and a new recruit. All right. Alpha's turn. Phalanx. Alpha is going to draw a card and get 1 attack. That card did not want to stay standing up. And just an agent. We're going to go ahead, draw another card, and get 1 more attack. 3rd time's a charm. Oh. Let's make that 4. And all right. We will go ahead and dodge this Madam Hydra to draw a card. We're going to dodge this Madam Hydra to draw another card. We're going to play Underhanded Dealings. That's 2 more attack. Look at the bottom card. I'll go ahead and I'll keep it there. Another Underhanded Dealings. Go up to 8. Bottom card, I'm going to leave it there, but I'll draw it this time. another new recruit. Up to 9, and I draw another card. Oh, perfect. Third underhanded dealings. Puts me up to 11. Bottom card. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, and I will draw it. I'm going to gain 2 new recruits. And then I'm going to throw Titanic Bludgeon. And I've drawn 5 new recruits, 2 from dodging, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one artifact, plus 1 for every card I've drawn this turn, is worth 10. And then I am going to fight Uru-Enchanted Iron Man. And I reveal 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that puts him at 11. So I drop down to 10. And I do beat him. All right. And his final tactic says each other player reveals a tech or gains a binding. I do believe that Bravo does not have any tech whatsoever. So get a binding. And then, just to give it a shot, let's try this. I'm going to throw the Hammer of the Serpent for 4 because I've only discarded 2 cards to Madam Hydras. And I'm going to try to fight him one final time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 2 points, so that is game. All right, so that means we did win. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did either of the players end up becoming the traitor? Did no one become the traitor? If someone did, who do you think it was? Why do you think they were the traitor? I know technically the game says that if good or if evil wins, that the traitor should lose too. But I would love to see if you guys thought from the way I played whether one of the players was a traitor or not. Let's go ahead and see what kind of points we're looking at. So Alpha has 6, 12, 13, 14, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32 for Alpha. And Bravo has 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 21, 22, 26, 29, 35, 36, 37, 38, 42. All right. Any bystanders? No bystanders escaped. We had 4 twists, or was it 5? 5 twists. 5 twists and 4 villains escape. Our first game totals out to 55 points. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your day.